Alright, this is Papa Stour. No, that's not the name of my grandpa. This island is called Papa Stour, and it's located off the coast of Shetland, accessible by a nauseating ferry ride through the Papa Sound. Google will tell you that 15 people live here, but in reality, as of February 2023, 6 residents live here year-round. For reference, in the late 1700s, nearly 300 people lived on this island. So why is it called Papa Stour? Well, the name comes from Norse, when Vikings controlled Shetland, starting in the 8th century. And it means Big Island of the Priests, as a result of the Celtic monks who lived here seeking solitude before the Vikings' arrival. And boy did those monks get solitude. This here is a small skerry, as they called Braeholm, and of the many places the monks inhabited, this place was one of them. It used to be joined by a land bridge, which has since collapsed. In addition to the Celtic monks, lepers from the west side of Shetland were forced to live in Papa Stour, and the remnants of their inhabitation were found on Braeholm as well. Sadly, they were not actually lepers, but often sufferers from elephantitis and other non-infectious diseases. Without getting into detail, lots of archaeological stuff was found on Braeholm. On a side note, I guess my channel has a theme going where I follow places monks used to live. I visited Greece, where monks lived atop steep peaks, called the Meteora, and also an ancient city in Italy where monks lived in caves on a mountainside. You can check out both those videos on my channel. Anyway, something I found interesting was this stack next to Braeholm called Maiden Stack, which has the remains of a small building on it. The legend goes that the place was occupied by a Norwegian lady to preserve herself from temptations, and only the best of climbers could reach her. A suitor eventually came, they fell in love, and the house was abandoned and came to ruin. Whatever, anyway, Papa Stour is known for what one author claims as the finest collection of caves in Great Britain or Ireland. I wouldn't disagree with that, but also, I have no frame of reference. But here are just a few shots of the outstanding 21 miles of coastline around Papa Stour. The cliffsides here are not stable at all and are constantly collapsing. For example, this here is called Kirsten's Hole. We don't know why or who Kirsten is, but it's a big ass hole on the ground, where currents from the ocean travel through a long underground cave to create a hellish pool of wave action. As for collapsing ground, this here is New Kirsten's Hole, which appeared in 1981, and has since got bigger every year. Before I got here, the residents told me more ground had collapsed around the hole, but the constant wave action and dangerous tide here that create fascinating formations have also caused a high number of shipwrecks, including Dutch, French, German, and Norwegian ships over the centuries. One group of rocks called the V Skerries alone have caused 11 confirmed shipwrecks since the 1600s, with 3 more suspected. That's just one group of rocks. The most recent shipwreck on the V Skerries was the wreck of a Spanish-owned fishing vessel in 2019. These shipwrecks are a popular spot for divers and underwater photographers. As for the land itself, while it's certainly beautiful, there's not too much to see. From the highest point, here's the view south and west and east, and here's me slipping, and here's me realizing I lost my water bottle on the hike, and here's me finding it. Found it! While on the topic of the land, can you guess how many trees are here on Papa Stour? Don't guess, I counted for you. There are 0, which makes for great views. Trees are not common in Shetland anyway, but it's certainly odd to see. Or not see, I guess. There's been a loss of biodiversity over the centuries, but not when it comes to birds. There are over 60 species of breeding birds here which survive off the thriving ocean life. Fish flourish around these parts, which can be in part attributed to the clear water that allows for great tall kelp forests. And when this kelp washes the shore, it's eaten by sheep. Yes, there's a breed of sheep here that, in addition to grass, survives off of seaweed that washes the shore. I spent 2 weeks here on Papa Stour, and it was an incredible experience. What was I doing here? Well, I was farming. And if you want to see what that looks like, out here in the middle of nowhere, I should have a video on my channel about it soon. If you'd like to visit Papa Stour, be ready for a long trip. You'll need to take a train to Aberdeen, take the overnight Northlink ferry to Lerwick. From there you can either take a taxi, or what I did was the number 12 or 18 bus to Bixter, then a shuttle to West Burrafer. From West Burrafer, you can take the ferry to Papa Stour. It's not an easy trip. And if you do go, just be prepared to get seasick and make sure you bring seasickness pills. If you do go, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, And there's even an Airbnb here for accommodation if you do stay. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!